Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're back with another episode of the Sloppy Top Podcast. I am your host, Carlitos Papitos. With me today, I have...
It's about to be a freaking grumpy podcast. It's your boy Chuck Nasty. I'm wearing the jersey. You don't go hard.
Yeah, shouts out to YDGH, dude.
Yo, honestly, I did have a really cool interaction, like, in the gas station. Like, oh, shit, Chuck Nasty in the building. What's up? And I was like, that's me.
That's me.
Thanks, guys. Have a good day.
If you noticed, we're a podcast on the run. Brent took me to a quaint Airbnb here in
Cape Cod.
In Cape Cod. There's nothing better than Cape Cod water. Let me tell you, the coral, the seaweed, the cold water.
The saltwater air.
God damn.
There's something in this water.
Listen, just like Yanni Pappas said, listen, nobody makes a movie about Boston that they're not trying to get out of there. So this is how I feel about Cape Cod.
Yeah. Oh, I got to get out.
I got to get out.
Yeah, against your will.
Yo, what's hairy on the outside, soft and wet on the inside. Word starts with the C and ends with the T.
A coconut.
Yeah, welcome to the podcast. Yeah, it's a wholesome show.
Dude, I don't know how I channeled that because I laughed. I said what I said inside of my brain, whatever it was thinking, like the little breadcrumb trail, and then I was like, oh, I do know something else.
Yeah, no, it's that. Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, dude. So what's up? What's going on in your life?
The air is crisp.
Yeah, dude. Fall's here.
Yeah, it feels good.
It's like yesterday was
kind of wet.
Dude, yesterday was kind of moist. It was kind of chilly in the morning, and then out of nowhere it got really hot, and I started grilling pork chops.
Oh, on the kebab grill.
The kebab grill. Dude, so I bought this kebab grill off of Amazon, and it cost me a whole $35, but it's literally like probably
the most efficient charcoal grill ever. Like, it's much better than a little Circle Weber or like the one I have, the Aussie Walkabout.
The Aussie Walkabout.
Walkabout.
They said this
grill, shrimp on this barbie.
They said this grill right here, this one's that started our Outback wildfire. Someone knocked this over, started the Outback wildfire.
And they were on a walkabout.
Walkabout. So
yeah, so look, these ones are not as efficient. You got to load it up, dude. That thing smacks.
Dude, and honestly, you don't have to use that much charcoal, and as long as you can keep a fan on it or like some kind of constant breeze.
That design, dog.
It stays super hot.
Yeah, that design, dude, you can manage your heat.
You have to think about it. It is made it's made for street meat.
No, dude, it's made for going on fucking boats like in Sri Lanka and shit, dude. I saw the exact same thing on some travelers like vloggers thing where he's like, oh, I'm going to get a boat kebab today. And this dude pulls up and it has that grill sitting on his boat. And he just pulls up, fries his kebabs up, fans this whole fucking thing, has his other little sizzle inside shit going on, and then just pulls the fuck out.
Yeah, no, I've been treating that other. So it's like, so imagine this grill is probably like, I want to say
look
like
up a kebab grill.
Kebab grill. It's honestly like 1.5 feet by like maybe 2.5, 3 feet
like
long.
3 feet, yeah.
And so it's not that big of a grill, and it's basically just like a rectangle tin with a fucking metal grate and then this little skillet thing. And that little skillet thing has like saved my buns, dude. The other day, I took some steaks, let them sit in butter for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And then I put them on that little skillet side, browned them up, and then threw them on the little grill side just to give them those little burning sumacs.
You terrorize animal protein.
Dude, one of the best things I've had in a long time. But outside of that, let's give a quick shout out to our sponsors. First and foremost, if you want to follow us, you should actually check out the CreaTV Facebook page that just went live this week. So make sure that you like and follow that. Tell your friends about that, because that's where you're going to find our show and actually more wonderful shows to come, like my wife's show that's actually coming out tomorrow, called The Dancer and the Housewife. So tune into that. That'll be around the same time as this one, around 11. So,
shit's gonna be
sick. It
looks so good.
You want to do our next one? Oh, wait, and then also you can find out more from the Create side by going to createmusicart.com/CreateTV2, and that'll take you to the webpage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our next sponsor. We're coming in hot. We're coming in covered. We're coming in farm to table.
Farm to table.
Oak City hot sauce.
Tell them the info, Brent.
Dude, Oak City hot sauce. It's the jam. I actually brought all of the sauces that I had with me on hand into the crib, and the feedback was phenomenal. I had people asking foot over hand, hey, where can I get more? How do I do this? And I was like, well, lucky for them, they're available at over 40 different Harris Teeter locations. Oak City hot sauce. They got 5 delicious flavors going from mild to kind of painful.
Yeah, and also, I guess we're just going to drop a little knowledge. We do have a collab coming out with them. We're not going to tell you much more about it.
But it's happening.
But it's happening. It's in the works. I actually have the full label already done. Let me see if I can pull it up to you real quick. And let me mute my fucking phone because I'm not an animal. But yeah, basically just a little quick synopsis of what it's going to be. It's a Spanish themed salsa because we're muy picante, you know what I mean? We're a picante burgers. While I pull that up, we're going to shout out our next sponsor. Our next sponsor is Bear Dance Market CBD. Now, what Bear Dance Market CBD brings to the table compared to the other CBD shops you see around town is they bring high-quality products at a low, affordable cost. And all the stuff that they have in their shop is specifically grown in the same area of Virginia that they're from, which is the Christiansburg area. So that's super freaking cool.
Shouts out Bear Dance Market.
Yeah. So give me 1 second. And so you can also check them out at beardancemarketcbd.com and also find them on Facebook. Let me see.
This whole label, it's right here. It's somewhere right here. He's very important in his
Honestly,
messages.
You know who I could go to? I could go to the guy who sent me the freaking picture.
Wow. Yeah, why didn't you just like do that?
It's sick, right?
Yeah. No, that is really dope.
Yeah, I can't really get into who that is on the label yet because it's a surprise, but it's something very important. But either way, let's get back to it. And talking about Bear Dance Market CBD, we're going to spark up some of his 4 wins.
It's the best.
Yeah, so good talking about something, Brent. Be creative.
The universe. The stars. The dirt. The little piece of trash. That little plastic thing that's like so unnatural. No. We live in a natural world. The things that we produce, although are not of the ground and necessarily through the processes of, normal growth and stuff like that, it's all natural, man.
Brent's talking about anal stretching.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh. I missed the cue on that.
It's anal bleaching.
No. Dude, I actually found out about anal bleaching last week doing my wife's podcast. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought that was just like a joke that people talked about. It was like,
dude, me and you have discussed that it's a very real thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It felt like brand new information to me. The way they were describing it to me and how they can.
Well, that just goes to show how much he was paying attention to a conversation that he made some pretty harsh, brash comments in. He just goes on autopilot.
I can. I mean, honestly, I think I need to. I was taking a gander at mine, and I think I need to do a little bleaching myself. I bleach my hair. I bleach my eyebrows. Might as well bleach the boy. The little brown Patrick Star down there.
Dude, you got to get all those little stringies out of there.
What
as in hairs.
Oh, dude, that's the worst. Have you ever shaved your butthole?
No. I've gone full cleaned up, but not the asshole.
Dude, really? Don't. It's the worst. It's great for the first 2-3 days. You're like, wow, I've never been so clean. But then it starts growing back, my guys. And imagine a 5 o'clock shadow on the inside. It's not the best feeling. And I get some hairy dump truck cheeks. And talking about hairy dump truck cheeks, we have another announcement too. So me and 11 of the thickest boys that I could find in North Carolina are going to be doing a calendar. And this calendar is actually going to benefit mental health awareness and suicide awareness and stuff like that because a few people in the group have been affected by that. And also, I need help thinking of my idea. So, dude, I'm June. So June's my birthday month, but June doesn't have anything saucy. April is fucking Easter, New Year's, all that good stuff. Father's Day.
What are you talking about? June? Mm-hmm. You said June? It's the either beginning of the summer,
Yeah.
the relaxation of it all. You're wearing
to make
a
it
banana hammock
Okay, so that's
on
already
a beach chair, leg up, classy style. Are you silly? It's in front of your face.
Yeah,
but I'm not thick enough, so don't take my advice.
Don't be like this, Brent.
I'm going to force feed
Brent,
myself.
You already booked a DJ at the release party. You can't be.
Well, won't that
crazy.
be misleading?
But yeah, but like so, like these are like the only ideas the concepts I've come up with.
Yeah, no. That, but like poolside. Take the nurse thing off, leave the boots on, poolside, maybe a little drink, and you might need a pool boy to stand in. I'm available.
You want to do that? You can. Honestly, that's a great idea. We need to find someone with a private pool though, because I want to do a risky.
For the OnlyFans?
Dude, I want to kind of give you a little teaser of some of the heat the boys are bringing.
Oh
We're not gonna post it on screen, but
my
I just kind of want to give
God.
Brent an idea, like the freaking heat that one of these dudes are bringing to this.
Is it who I'm hoping it is?
No. It's. I can't tell you too much.
Well,
who
yeah,
it
no,
is.
I get it.
But if you want,
But that's you know what I mean.
dude, if you want to talk about the thickest boys, I have 11 of them in my inboxes sending me some of the wildest photos that I've ever seen. Dude, send me.
I like.
Oh, here we go. Dude, check this out. Dude.
That's pretty good though, dude. Okay, that's a good one.
That's March.
So I like. Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
March Madness.
Dude, look at those cheeks.
With the whistle? Yeah, I like that.
And the cheeks gripping the fucking thing. Dude, oh my God. I saw that, dude. And I sent my pictures first, the ones that I showed you. And I was like, yo,
This is where we're going.
this is what we're doing. And dude, everybody in this group chat was like, fuck yeah, dude. We're about to take this back. Because, dude, I mean, let's be real. 2020 was the year of the OnlyFans, this, that, and the third. It's time for the fellas to get a little spicy near the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? But so
Yeah.
I need ideas. So let's spit off some ideas.
I'm not part of the freaking patriarchy, so I don't know if that's necessarily true.
No, so let's do it. So what if we do a Father's Day thing and I dress you up like a little boy, and and I'm wearing like slacks up to my belly button, and we're playing catch in
You've
the
been
yard.
put on notice.
We're playing catch in the yard.
You're on notice.
No, I mean you shave your face like a baby.
Whoa, I almost fell. All right, I'm in.
All right, but seriously, what's another idea that I could do? Because, dude, I'm honestly stumped, and I was hoping that you would come with some creative juices today, and you're kind of coming like a empty, moldy milk carton.
Like I told you. Dude, beginning of summer. Okay, I'm trying to think.
I was thinking, what if so
Dude,
somebody's already doing a
glizzy,
but someone
glizzy involved because that's like 2 July.
No. July is a whole dude. If I told you what July's doing,
I don't want to know.
it's super patriotic.
But what I'm okay. So see, there you go. You could involve glizzies.
Glizzies. Oh, but I see someone's doing a kiddie pool thing. But what if I just got someone to throw like just an insane amount of hot dogs at me, and we just got the still shots of just hot dogs just like beaming me?
Yeah.
I think we could do that.
Could you prove whether or not you're a throat goat in this shot and capture the reality of it all? Yeah. And just right as one's going in.
My freaking dad would die if I did that. Like legitimate.
Like, and you just had a hot dog.
down
Just no, not down your throat. Just like, yeah, right there. Yeah, right there.
right there.
And
yeah.
but it obviously ends up in the mouth.
Dude,
Like you can see the trajectory from just the pure photo, but then there's like a bunch of other ones just.
yeah. My
slapping
goal
you.
for this week is to start the pre-orders for that because, dude, so many people have been hitting me up being like, yo, this is what I'm going to get for my mom for Christmas. This is what we're going to get people for the holidays and shit. So, yeah, by November, we'll have your calendars so you can have them out to your family, your loved ones, and make sure you give them to your brothers. Yeah. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. So look for the Thick Boy 2021 calendar because 2020 sucks. So we're hoping to bring some thickness into the next year and hope it be a little better.
Whatever, fucking good for you guys, thick guys.
Dude, are you really that upset about it? You can be in my shot.
I'm not thick enough.
We can make you thick. Your metabolism is
I'll
too fast.
Photoshop myself.
I'm just waiting for it to stop. I feel like it's going to be like a rubber band thing eventually.
What?
Like your metabolism.
Mine,
Yeah, like
and then I'm just gonna become just.
No, you will never become like big.
No. Like,
But you'll kind of like, you'll kind of
curl up.
Yeah, you'll kind of have like a deep sea effect where you'll just kind of like.
Science says differently.
Dude, science told my parents that I would never be taller. So with like all my stomach issues, the science people told my parents that I would never weigh more than 120 pounds, and I feel cheated. I could have been a little twink baby, just driving.
You could have been.
I could have been, dude, just chilling, wearing Abercrombie and Fitch jeans and dancing. But I'm not. I'm here. And that's what
Go wait.
Call
up coach and get in there.
I'm planning on it. So, dude, putting on a show for my wife was pretty interesting also as well. Being on the other end of things, like watching two people, like, do their
Be
podcast.
separated in the room of the thing that you're normally doing while other people are in the room.
Yeah, but I never got that feeling with, like, DJs and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, watching other DJs and stuff, it was always kind of like, oh, yeah, that's sick, that's cool, whatever. But
it's like a witness to crowd thing, though.
It was honestly more interesting seeing my wife because, dude, like, Kristen's, like, cool and she's fun and she's a cool person to, like, hang out with, but she's really reserved sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, if she gets to that point, she turns it off.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's open, then she's going ham and
honestly,
engaging.
She needed me there to be able to do the podcast, but I felt like she wanted me to leave so she could be more open, and I was honestly really surprised how open she was while doing it. So it was super fucking funny and like finding out about all that shit. But what would be your stripper name?
Mine?
Yeah. Like right now, if you had to go into the club and you had to pick a stripper.
I want to steal the one that you always used to say.
Which one?
Granite.
Dude, Granite.
I love Granite.
Dude, just
I'm a
clean slate, baby.
Hold on. Fuck, I don't know. Blanket.
Hi, Blanket.
Yeah.
Hi, Blanket. Why don't
You guys know what my life was like. This is why I'm here.
I'm here for the 2 for 20s blanket, 2 for 40s blanket.
All right, so what's yours, prick?
Me? Honestly, right now.
Is it on your shirt or am I wrong?
I'm dying.
Damn it, I wish I fucking said that. God damn it. For myself.
Yeah, because you don't. You want to actually talk about YDGH?
There will be more conversation about YDGH.
Because going back into my early years of getting into the dance music scene, YDGH was like the first collective that I can honestly remember that I was like, oh wait, that's a group of people who like this
dude.
stuff.
And then even that something that comes before that was a big ass platform was Arc Productions. Arc Productions.
See, I don't know nothing about that.
See, yeah, and that's like a thing that kind of predates that. Some of the founding members were associated with, and they were doing shows at what's the metal club that's like in the middle
Of Hillsborough Street?
No, not the brewery. Like out in the Cuddy, like near Garner. Volume
11?
Yeah.
Volume 11.
So Arc Productions was throwing mad shows there, and I mean, dude, like Atomica, Coro Style, all like, and a couple other, names that ended up becoming pretty successful in the scene, and then some that ended up having professional careers, not necessarily in performance DJing, but in production and or the industry. And then it's like low key. Some of that talent passed through YDGH because it was just like house parties throwing DJs, and it was like some of those members were DJs too. It was fucking wild.
Dude, I was actually kind of thinking about that the other day, man. I used to be a big house party guy, and most of you guys know me personally. If you know me personally, you know me through probably coming and seeing me DJ at Black Flower or the Lincoln or somewhere like that, and then being like, hey, yo, after party at Cherry Circle. And I was talking to my wife about that shit, dude, the other day. This house was probably no bigger than, like, a large 3-bedroom apartment. And we used to pack so many people in that house on a Tuesday night. It was retarded.
Yeah.
One time, Brent fell asleep next to my air conditioner unit during my... Dude, this was one of the scariest moments I ever had with Brent low-key, was during my wedding reception party. Brent came back to my... So Brent showed up, like... 3.5 hours late to my wedding reception, walking down.
Yo, shout out. So look, we went to Zebulon Disc Golf Course, and you can't leave that course without getting hammered because it takes so long. You have to drink.
It's literally
so long.
It's a 4-hour
ride. It's a 4-hour fucking ride, and we got out of there bright and early. multiple backpacks of beer, and I was drunk. So then I show up at this bitch, and I have my like travel bag with me. I have my hammock.
Yeah.
I have some chargers. I have like a shirt or something, like maybe a jacket in my backpack.
No, dude, you had a backpack. You were halfway unbuttoned with your shirt, walking down the path, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. My homie had a fucking lowered car, so he couldn't drive down the dirt driveway to the barn we were partying at. And then that's when I met Mr. Krauts.
Mr. Screaming Eagle himself.
Yeah, that's when I met good old Gabe.
Dude, Gabe is Gabe actually got out. Gabe is no longer our.
So where is he going?
He's home. He's just chilling at home. I think.
Which is where?
Raleigh.
Well, okay, yeah. That's what I was about to say. I need to get up with him.
Yeah. So he's fucking.
I'm definitely gonna message him and be like, "Yo, what the fuck is good?"
Yeah, you should, dude. He's just chilling. He's gonna be a gunsmith. I was trying to get that away from your phone. He's trying to be a gunsmith. So anybody out there looking for a reliable gunsmith, hit us up at sloppytoppodcast@gmail.com, and I can get you in contact with. But he's just chilling, dog. And
this party. Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, the party.
So Brent comes walking down, and he meets Gabe, and Gabe instantly has this infatuation with Brent. And he's like, "You look like you can party."
No. He just straight up asked me, "Do you want a shotgun, a beer, or not? I need to know." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, I'll do it." And then I honestly was still in my strengths and just sucked this thing down like a fucking vacuum and was like, and he was like, "That's what I'm fucking talking about, man."
Dude, I just
He
remember
got really hyped. So I shotgunned like 4 beers getting there after being drunk. I couldn't drink the PJ because I had a bunch of raw apples in it.
Oh, yeah, and you're allergic to apples.
Yeah, I couldn't drink the PJ.
You'd be the worst horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, X that costume then, because nobody can feed me apples.
No, dude, we're doing that costume. I'm trying to tell you that is the best podcast idea I've had in a minute, and I will fuck my back up for that. If I could somehow like position myself on like a table of some sort.
Yeah, we need a stool.
Yeah. Like a bar stool or something.
Yeah.
And then I just like lean on it, and then
there's a camera shooting under the.
Well, at first the microphone's gonna be the peen, and then
it's gonna come up and be like, "Hey." It's Carlos Papitos.
Yeah.
Papitos.
I'm a papito.
I'm a papipi.
Yeah. But I want to be the horse and interview someone who has no idea that we're going to be the horse. And that would be hysterical.
And they're not in costume at all.
They're not in costume at all.
And it's very spookily decorated.
Yeah, we have a very spooky plans for our Halloween that we might be able to touch up on here in a little bit. But, yeah, get out of here. We're doing stuff.
No, I know. I just want to be like...
Yo, dude. She would say something incriminating.
Yeah, maybe. Or just freeze.
Yeah, and just be like, I pissed myself and hung up. Yeah.
Be careful, because if you're the right person calling me during the freaking podcast...
You're getting on the podcast.
Yeah, you're going on it. And sorry.
Talking about skits.
Your address will be posted.
Okay, so party. You come up, you meet Gabe.
I meet Gabe. We start shotgunning beers, and then I'm like spinning poi. Dude, Annabelle?
Yeah.
Tiny little, like...
4-year-old Annabelle.
It's like it feels like she could stand on my hand, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel like that?
She was so little.
Like, so little.
Yeah.
Not really like a person, like a giggly little baby.
Yeah.
And, dude, I just remember getting in a fucking limo, dude.
And now she's like some Puerto Rican princess. We'll
Yeah,
get
I
into
know. And then I remember getting into the limo, and I'm like looking around, and it's like all the boys, and they're just kind of like, cool. He's cool.
Yeah.
He looks pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Were you in my limo or the other one?
No, I was in the other one.
Okay, so me and Screaming Eagle in my limo, he just kept handing me liquor shots. And I was like, where are you getting these liquor shots? He said, dude, the limo has them. I'm like,
It's like, how do you not know how anything works, dude? How do you not know these small things
I don't know, man.
about the way the world works?
I don't know, man. I guess he thought we paid for it because it was like my wedding and shit. So, but it was whatever. The dude didn't even notice, so it was cool.
But fucking, we get back to my house, like, party gets going. Dude, it's about 11:30 at night, dude. We start spitting fire. I remember Travis handed me poi.
See, dude, I was already gone into sleep because I was gone into sleep when they walked in.
So hear me out. Travis gave me poi. I spun him. He was like, wait a minute. Where's Brent? Brent wants to spin these. And we're like, yo, where is Brent? We walk into this one guy. I'm not going to say his name. I'll tell you the name after.
Yeah.
This fuckhead was like, I was like, hey, have you seen Brent? He was like, oh, yeah, man. I saw him walk into the woods, and I just let him go.
No, which did happen.
And
so look,
dude,
this is the chain of events.
So
that did happen.
I ran to the woods to look for you. Could not find you.
Right. So look, I walked into the woods. I started affixing my hammock in the woods so I could go to sleep in my hammock.
Yeah.
And I found a good spot. Dude, it was like a trek to find my perfect trees. Like, I was kind of like past the threshold. Dude, I was pretty far back there behind Cherry Circle.
Yeah.
And dude, I like am missing a strap. It's like in my book bag still. So then I go and I kind of fucking trip over the broken fence in the back, dude. And I remember I kind of busted my knee and I was like, damn, that's like a big thing. So there, I'll come back to that. And then, dude, I just catch the spins really hard and I look around and I see people everywhere. And I was like, dude, I'm just going to go lay down on the fucking ground. And I go to the fucking AC unit because there's a fence right next to it, so nobody's going to walk that way. And I just literally curled up and fell asleep.
Let me tell you something. If you want to talk about the amount of people that were there was a whole ass music video that got filmed during my wedding reception party after party at my house.
Right. And I missed the whole rager, dude. It was like pretty mellow when I was like still conscious.
Dude, and then you woke up.
And then I woke up face down in the fucking dirt, dude. Like, my face was on the ground. Like, nose. Like, and I was like, oh, my God, what happened? And then I woke up, dude. Actually, true story. I walked all the way to fucking downtown Raleigh.
Yeah.
And then back.
Yeah, because I called you. I was like, yo, where are you? And you're like, dude, I'm honestly walking downtown. And I was like, you sleep there? And you're like, no, dude, I slept next to your air conditioning unit.
Yeah.
And dude, what was crazy is I totally pissed back there. And not like on you, but like in that area, you know? And like did not see you.
Oh, dude, I was tucked all the way back there. Like, I was in between the fence and the AC unit.
Yeah, man, that shit was wild. There was like honestly probably like 150 people there.
Back there.
Back there. Just
didn't see me.
Didn't see you.
Dude, that's honestly one of the craziest things that's ever happened. I was like...
Yeah, bro, because that was my first thing when I woke up. I was like, yo, Brent, because, like, so the way that house worked out, dude, so it was, like, it was not in a good neighborhood. For one, there was a lot of, like, homeless camps in the woods behind my house. So, like, if you went over that fence and, like, walked probably, like, maybe another 150 feet, maybe 150 feet.
Dude, I was pretty fucking deep in there.
Dude. Okay, did you go down, like, down the hill?
I got to the, like, top of going down the hill.
So you go down the hill? Homeless encampment.
Yeah, see, I didn't go down the hill. When I saw the incline, because it was dark, I was like, all right, this is good. And then I found some trees. So I got almost to that.
Fucking.
That was fucking wild.
Yeah, you would have ran into fucking. They would have been like, hey, boy, well, we know our full time on the street when we're still one. And you want to come and stay with us? And you're like, yeah. And you go down.
I'm like, oh my God, is there carpet inside your tent? And then I never get out of it. And I would be trapped in that tent right now.
Or this dude just shows back up to the party wearing your glasses, and we're like, "Oh, Brent, what's up, dude? It's Brent." And everyone's like, "Yeah, dude, it's Brent. The glasses."
That's a movie right
it's
there.
Just like some homeless guy, I'm like, "Yeah."
That's a movie right there.
He's like, "Yeah, I'm Brent. I served him 9."
Yeah. And then what? Do I just assimilate to his life? Mm-hmm. But I would kill it, dude.
I think you'd be a pretty successful homeless person.
Dude, if it would flip-flop like that, dude, he would fucking ruin everything. He doesn't know how to do anything I do, but I guarantee you I know how to do all the shit he does.
I watched the documentary.
And probably better than him.
The old-ass documentary, Dark Days, about the dudes that live in the subways of New York City. And those dudes have straight cribs, dude. Like, they'll take pieces of plywood and build little shacks, and then they'll steal power. And, like, have full, like, kitchen setups, TV,
dude,
radio.
What about the sewer people in Vegas that get washed out sometimes? Do you know about that?
No.
Dude, I feel like it's in Vegas or something like that where they're, like, essentially spillway tunnel things. And, dude, like you're saying, cribs, dog. I'm saying, like, framed out spots where you have a door and these motherfuckers go in it. But
no,
this is a spillway for some kind of water situation. And, dude, like, 12 people got fucking killed because they were living down there.
Yeah, no, there's one house specifically
I'm
in this
about to
documentary.
make sure I'm talking right.
This guy was like, he's like, yeah, I have like 12 trap doors in this house because crackheads are crazy. He's like, you never know when a crackhead's gonna try to kill you. You need different options to get out of here.
At his
In his little fucking
At his
subway
subway crib?
Yeah, and he was like, I have a roof slide. And he's like, my dogs. He's like, my dogs have escape tunnels. He's like, we don't play
no
games. We don't play with no crackheads. We don't play with no rats.
Sewer people, Vegas.
Sewer people. Dude, the homeless people here are pretty wild in Greensboro. There's this one lady who me and my wife presumably call the hot crackhead, and she. Dude, yeah, she's super. So it's an optical illusion.
Okay, I hope that the true interest inside me was not captured on film right now when I went.
No, it was 100%.
the hot
So yeah, me and Kristen. Me and Kristen.
I would love to talk to her just to find out for the podcast, dude.
Yeah, what's up? What's up
whatever.
in your life?
We'll talk.
Dude, honestly, we could get a homeless person on our podcast. We just have to like meet him at a park or something, and be like, "Yo, $20."
Lapel mic.
Lapel mic. I would literally give them a. I'd find a really cheap mic and be like, you can keep this and go pawn it after you're done. That's your
Dude, honestly, good idea.
Yeah, you can go pawn this when you're done, dog. And I just want your life story. Homeless guy. But I want like a cool homeless guy. I want like the homeless guys that were in front of the Lincoln Theater, except for that one. There's this one old dude.
Travis, you son of a gun, Travis.
Is that the dude with the long dreads?
No, Travis is the older guy that sometimes uses a crutch. I gave him money for a decade straight.
Tight.
Yeah,
But
and
I'm
like,
talking about-
dude, he's in front of the courthouse during holiday season. I'm like, oh my god, Travis, and he looked and he's like, oh hell yeah. He knows he's about to get paid. I'm like,
Yeah.
I gotta. I'm giving it to this guy.
Yeah.
But it's like, Travis, do you live in Glenwood Towers? Maybe.
Dude, I had this dude one time. I gave him $3 cash because that's all I had. Dismiss. I had a fucking dude come outside of the Lincoln. Had $3. That's all I had to give him, and like he looked at me, looked at the $3, and just gave me just the most disgusted look, and then like spit on the $3 and threw it back at me. And I was so upset, and I just left the $3 there because they were covered in spit.
In hobo spit.
Hobo
Little
spit.
did we know.
He probably went back and got it though because they weren't there when I was gone. But like,
He definitely got it.
yeah, because I went inside and I was like, "Yo, security! There's a homeless dude throwing spit money at me," and they're like, "Did you feed them?"
Dude, I watched a homeless dude straight shotgun the living hell out of a Four Loko in Lincoln Theater parking lot.
Really?
Yeah, it was insane, dude.
Someone was like, nah.
Like, dude, confidently, like, was not ill afterwards. Was not like, wasn't. He just let out a good burp, and he's like, and we were like, yo.
Yeah, that's tight. Dude,
What
some
the
magical things have
fuck?
happened in that parking lot. I've seen some wild shit happen in that parking lot.
Dude, I've seen
wild
it.
shit. I've
yeah.
seen cops like raid cars. I've seen kids do some funny shit.
I've
Yeah.
done some fun stuff.
I've done some fun stuff. Yeah.
I've done some really fun stuff.
Dude, the craziest thing I think that they ever allowed was during one pulse, dude, people just started spinning fire. Just like insanely close to cars was not safe. Like,
Dude, no, there was a couple times when I spun fire actually in Lincoln Theater parking lot, but all of the times that I did it was pretty organized.
yeah. I don't know. This one time, it was just nobody like I knew, like nobody that I could just like straight up tell you
Like,
names.
do
type
you
shit.
know who? No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, type shit. So like it was super sketch, and they just let it go on, and like nobody stopped them. Like people just kept coming up and being like, "Oh, that's sketch."
Dude, the Gas Mafia has been at Lincoln
Yeah,
a handful of times.
handful of time have to be, dude. I
The
would.
Biscuits, Humphreys. Dude, back in the day when they had their street party, they were riding it out. I've seen it. That was like, honestly, that's the craziest thing.
Dude,
I was like, oh.
seeing those dudes pull up. I know we've talked about it so many times, but seeing those dudes pull up, dump a canister, leave the shit, and just dip is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Dude, it's
And
truly like tactical, like a game. It's like a side mission on Call of Duty where it's like, get this to the back of the parking lot undetected, and then it's like 3 dudes literally sliding a duffel bag with a 4-foot tank under cars, like in unison, one catching it, one
Where-
throwing it, one catching it, one
Pennsylvania,
throwing
right?
it.
Pennsylvania, you can get it unregulated, right?
Yeah,
Like,
that's where people get like medical 4-footer tanks and shit, and you don't have to have like
a license.
the most stringent credentials. Correct. And it's like there's a huge black market for it, obviously, because of that.
Dude,
Yeah.
that you want to make friends at a festival? That's literally the sound.
But also, like,
So crazy.
it's a very
Slippery
organized crime syndicate.
Yeah, because they fuck people up.
And they
who-
know people who get tanks and shit.
I think we should.
I've seen a dude almost get shook down.
Do you think there's
But
any
dude,
way?
actually, one dude had like a little tank and he had it in his car, and these dudes fucking definitely like,
Shook him down for it.
oh, dude, they walked up and they're like, oh, what's up, dude? And just turned his shit off and took it. And it's like, oh, well, these giant dudes are not about, like, this was just a random dude that just had, you know,
Dude,
his
and it's
little
like,
tank.
And it's like
There was just no option.
This is like something that is like talked about through the fucking dance community. It's this little hush like nitrous mafia family, and like, but no one's ever really like reached out to him.
Oh,
or, like,
dude,
talked
no,
to
no,
him
no,
and
but
shit.
yeah, because EDM as well don't know shit about gas mafia. This is like almost much more infiltrated in like jam band, like heady kind of thing, jamtronica, psychedelic things. Because, dude, the story is these motherfuckers rolled up on Marvin's mountaintop and fucking bodied and tied motherfuckers up, and were like, "Hey, Marvin, we're coming to Allgood this year, and you can't do shit." And, dude, straight up, you could see thousands of people with balloons. 2009. Dude, like, the Nitrous Mafia is mad real. And they, like, dude, they...
Wait, for real? They like pulled up and was like, "Yo,
dude,
we're gonna."
tied up, like, a wife, maybe, or somebody like that. And we're like, we're coming to the festival. And they brought fucking tanks on tanks. My homie went that year. And he was like, dude, it was like you would just see people kind of, like, falling down a hill. Or you would come over the hill and you would just see the balloons where the Mafia was set up. And that's how they called it. It's like the Nitrous Mafia. I always loved somebody was like, oh, that sounds like gas mafia. I was like, I like that. I like the
that.
term gas mafia.
I wanna.
But yeah, it's like a real thing, and I've seen those motherfuckers in action, dog. It's wild.
It's fucking, dude. I'm trying to tell you, it's like super tactical. It's like, and I wonder if they like. So I've always noticed it's always day 2 when they know the spots. Like day 1, they're just kind of you kind of see people getting balloons here and there. But dude, it's like day 2, walking out there, just like in a heavenly walked area,
Dude.
where you can't miss them type shit, but security can't get to them.
Dude,
And
I've been in heady little fucking woods events where it's like
Dude, moon
free
runs.
tank, dog.
When I got
If
lost,
you know how to fill up a balloon on this 4-footer, dog, get down. And it's like you would see countless people struggle and never get a whippet. And then once in a while, a wise one would be like, just hold on.
dude, we were
Here you go, dude.
Moonrise, Baltimore, 2013. No,
2030.
no, 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 no.
2031. It's actually in the future.
2045. No, it's actually it's 2045, but everybody's Irish. It's it's actually
2013.
look at the shillelagh. The Irish have been building bombs the whole time. Everyone's been thinking they're drunks. It's been a float.
Okay.
Just kidding. It's runs on whiskey.
You're in Baltimore.
All right, so we're in Baltimore. I get mad at my girlfriend at the time. Super pissed off at her. I like leave the festival.
Bye.
Bye. I'm like walking by myself in this crowd of people heading back toward this parking lot. Next thing I know, dude, I see this fucking Camry pull up in this fucking empty lot, come out. 2 big ass dudes take out a tank. One smaller guy literally operates a tank. Fill it. 5 for 20. It's like 5 for 20. No deal. All chill. And like I heard a bunch of girls be like, "Oh, I want a balloon. I want a balloon." And these girls would just like walk off with these balloons. And then the guy was like, "What are you doing? You need to like suck that down before you walk away." And she was like, "What?" She was like, "Yeah, no, you need to suck that down before you leave this area. Like you can't walk out there and like you have to suck it down and go."
Yeah.
And these chicks were like, "Why? I just want the balloon." They're like, "That's not this kind of show." And just watching their reactions, being like, "What is it?" And this big dude's like, "Suck it down." And dude, watching these chicks fucking fish out was I've never felt so bad for a human being.
Oh, dude, I definitely, yeah.
Like, and because I don't, and it's one thing if like you're down and you want to do it, but like this dude was like, "Fuck you, you're not getting me caught. You walking around with this balloon," and the cop's like, "Oh, where'd you get this icy balloon? This nice chilled balloon?" And she's like,
Ice
"Oh,
cold fatties.
ice cold fatties, 5 for 20, no deals."
Wild.
Wild. But yeah, that's about it with the nitrous moth.
All right.
All
New
right.
subject.
New subject.
2 sports things. Go teams, go sports, score the points.
There we go.
So, Lakers, final.
Final.
LeBron's got the Mamba mentality.
Yep.
He's going to bring it back for Kobe. The Heat are going to give him a run. I hope it's 7 games, but the Lakers are taking it. It's just point blank. Jimmy Butler's hungry. It's fucking exciting. I watch highlights 6 times over. And, dude, so, Stylebender.
Yeah.
Israel Adesanya
And-
against Paulo Costa.
Yeah.
Basically a man chiseled out of granite.
Yeah.
True specimen.
Yeah.
Very dominant.
Yeah.
Handsome guy.
Yeah.
Good looking.
Shame he has to get punched. I like how you talked more about his appearance and his like. You're like really strong, really handsome, really chiseled.
I don't know if I mentioned his muscularity, but it's very defined.
His hands look rough and soft all at the same time, and I don't know how to feel. Is that where you were going with this?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Well,
I saw you
he
hold your
lost.
mic like this, and I instantly did it.
I know. I honestly liked it.
I
it
liked
was.
it. It was
kind of feels
comfortable.
like a Yanniism.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked it.
I don't know.
Okay.
So, Paulo Costa.
Yeah.
He lost.
Yeah.
He got kind of beat up, which
Paulo Costa sounds like a kid who always had a Spanish accent, even though he was born in the States.
I don't know where he was born. I think it's definitely not the States.
It's Brazil.
Yeah. Oh, he is exactly.
It's
He's
Paulo. Paulo Costa.
Paulo Costa.
Yeah.
It did.
That's it. Yeah.
Same thing, right?
Same thing.
It's all in Europe or something like that. So, he lost to Israel Adesanya, Stylebender, and which he's always had the skill to pull off. He's
How long did the fight go?
ooh, good question. I forgot already.
More than one round?
I believe so.
Just keep talking.
Round 2. Ooh, okay. Round 2 with a knockout. But there's a little bit of suspicion, which is weird because of I don't know what the deal with USADA is right now.
Oh, the titty thing?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about that, 'cause that's what I was waiting for.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. So I missed the fight, but I woke up to all of these results. I mean, like, I like talking about fighting. I definitely missed this fight. It was a big fight, but your boy likes to go to bed
Dude,
kind of early.
I got to bed at like 9 o'clock.
Dude, I straight up, like, am dozing off 10:30. I'm like, ooh, staying up late at night.
Yeah.
But
So you think he's been juicing?
so I didn't originally see much press about the win on Instagram,
Yeah.
but I instantly saw these pictures of something showing visually on Israel Adesanya, which is called gynecomastia, I believe, and it is a result of use of PEDs. Wow. Specifically testosterone
Testosterone.
and other anabolic compounds. But so what people honestly get misconstrued about, and I'm kind of going to just touch on this a little bit, is that when they hear steroids, they think Arnold Schwarzenegger bodybuilder, you're going to have big, fat, huge muscles, and your dick's going to shrink.
Yeah, I got a joke real quick. Can I do a joke real quick?
Oh, my God.
Arnold Schwarzenegger has a long one. Trump has the small one. Madonna doesn't have one. What is it?
Tell
A
me.
last name.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Okay. So when like fighters use steroids for the sake of recovery of injury and not necessarily to build muscle mass, like they're just completely different things. Like people think, oh, dude, if you shoot up steroids, you know what? Your dick's gonna shrink, and you know you're basically gonna die.
Yeah.
Low key, not necessarily
Not
true. Like, there are prescriptions and ways to administer anabolic compounds in a healthy, constructive way with the, supervision of a medical professional,
Yeah.
which is what most of these athletes are under.
Yeah.
But it's sloppy for him to show this. Like, it's almost a dead to rights obvious side effect, especially when you revert. Some dudes just have that naturally, have deposits naturally, like in different, conditions of body fat or diet. But this one is like pretty pronounced. And it's like where estrogen, it's called aromatization. You're had a bunch of testosterone, now you don't, and it's your body's confusing it and turning it into estrogen, and it's kind of like if it gets bad enough, it needs surgery.
Really?
Yeah.
But dude, yeah,
Bodybuilders are kind of known for it because of how much like they normally use.
Yeah.
But it's also could be a result of bad post-cycle therapy.
So you kind of telling
getting
me,
off of it. It kind of looks like he did steroids.
Yeah, I mean, he has a flabby tit, dude. I mean, I know a dude in high school who used to take like Winstraw to wrestle, and that dude was the thickest 170 I've ever seen in my life, dude.
And
like,
see, that's and Winstraw's traditionally a cutting agent as well.
dude, but he looked dehydrated, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and that one will kill your hairline too, and give you
Dude,
acne.
that's so kind of crazy to think about.
Winstraw side effects are like hair loss,
which makes
and
sense because that
acne.
motherfucker's kind of bald.
Dude, and like hella
Sucks to
acne.
suck, dude. I hope. Dude, the crazy thing was, at one
Backney.
point in time, he grew out of that weight class, of course, and he finally made it up to like 215. But when he was at 215s, like, he was so fucking strong that like he couldn't really grip like too well. Like, it was one of his big things.
He's too big.
It was like too big. So his whole thing was scoring points on you. Like, he would just bully you for the whole fucking 6 minutes
Wild.
and just score points and tech fall you. But he wouldn't pin you because he had troubles balling up. Shit was kind of wild.
But and I bring all of this up, and I don't think that the evidence, even if Stylebender did use steroids, I don't think it's a make or break of this fight. He is a insanely skilled fighter.
Yeah.
Insanely on his shit. Like, he has blown everyone away every time he gets these unorthodox wins. Like, he's the Stylebender, dude. He's so nice, but I want to see some things about this, some comments and shit.
I wonder
like
if they're
that.
going to do further testing or...
Because
anything
USADA's
like
hella
that.
strict, dog. USADA was finding freaking like nanograms of peptides that are a result of
Of septuming?
another thing that relates to something in fucking John Jones shit. So what the fuck?
What the fuck? That's crazy.
Yeah, but I don't know. Speculation completely.
Yeah.
All right,
What's up? So you got anything else? You want me to hop into some things?
I guess.
Yes. Why you gotta be so like... hold on a second. Let me get to this. Let me get to my articles, ladies and gents. Yo, so transgender Satan anarchist wins the GOP nomination for sheriff, which is pretty fucking cool. So she went unattended in this town in New Hampshire, and she won the nomination against this dude who's been the sheriff in the county for like forever. And she honestly is a badass bitch. Like, her name is Aria DiMezzo, and she won the bid for sheriff in Cheshire County in New Hampshire. She ran unopposed, even though she said she received no backing from the party. And dude, the Republican Party is pissed that she like ran and won, because everybody was like, "Nah, this sheriff's pretty good. We're just gonna let him do his thing." And then she like ran under the Republican name, and the Republicans were like, "What? What do you mean?" Because they're super conservative and shit. And this chick's like the anti-conservatives, and ran under Republican and won the ballot. And so they had to like congratulate her and shit. And she was like showed up in her like satanic gowns and shit.
Oh yeah, with the pentagram straight across the chest.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and her slogan.
And
you want to know what her slogan was?
Is it "fuck the police"?
Fuck the police.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Straight up, dude. Like,
I'm familiar with this article.
Yeah. So this that's badass, and we want to shout you out. Do you think that you'd ever we should run for office? You think that Sloppy Top Podcast can bring some good delegation to the local communities?
No.
Dude, I think we could write some pretty good laws.
If I were to ever work for any kind of government, it would be from the perspective of Ron Swanson. Where it's like, I'm only here to dismantle it all. And undermine it at all costs.
Dude, this woman got lost, and then she got found, and then she got lost again in the same weekend this weekend in the Outer Banks.
Dude, it's like somebody, hey, tell her to stay inside or call the buddy system.
What the fuck? So listen.
And also, charge your phone. Bring a freaking power bank.
Yeah, so listen, on Friday, around 9 p.m., a 911 call came in for a missing 31-year-old woman in Buxton. It was reported that the woman became lost while walking in the woods. Dude, someone needs to stop this lady. My phone skipped. Was walking in the woods, whatever, by some reserve. She was found by the Coast Guard by helicopter, but then she became lost again, and then they suspended the search for her until Saturday morning. So
they were like, you need to stay the night out.
Yeah, they were like,
actually, this might help you.
Yeah, dude. So
they were like, honestly, we're about to go chill, and we'll come through. She'll be fine.
Dude, I honestly really admire this woman because she was like, well, I messed up once, but I think I got it again. And she went back into the woods super confident and got lost again to the point where, like, they tried, like, hovering around her and finding her, and they were like, dude, like you said, you spent the night outside.
You got it.
Dude, imagine, like, being, like, with her and be like, where's Margaret? Where did Margaret go? And she's like, oh, Margaret went back to the woods. You're like, why would you let Margaret go back to the woods?
Why would you do that?
Dude, so she spent the night in the freaking...
That's awesome.
Dude, yeah, just chilling. The Coast Guard was like, yo, don't do that. If y'all come out here and know where you're going. And, yeah. So what's up? You got anything else you want to talk about?
I was trying to think of it, but I really can't remember it all.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah. All right, folks. Well, we might cut this one short.
All right.
Well, if you want to tune in to more shows, go to createmusicart.com/CreateTV to see our show. And tomorrow, don't forget to tune in at 11 to tune into The Dancer and the Housewife. Woo!
Yeah, shit's going to be tight.
Shit's going to be super tight, dude. And honestly, that intro freaking slaps. So
it's a good intro.
Yeah, shouts out to Butter. And what else? Oh, yeah, if you want to follow me on my at Don_Alvarez_music. You can also search for me just by searching Don Alvarez across all social media. If you want to message the show, hit us up at sloppytoppodcast@gmail.com. Send us any crazy articles, anything interesting you want to talk about, or just any things you want to hear on the show.
Shout out Chuck of Nasties on Instagram.
Yeah.
And also Oak City Hot Sauce.
And Bear Dance Market CBD.
Keeping it real.
Keeping it real. Keeping it saucy. And like always, here's Nasty. Bye.
I'm trying to stick the lemonade every week. I should be going up. Going up. I still don't know enough. Every week. Swear I'm on my shit. Niggas sleep on me. Bitch, you don't know Nick. Every week. Niggas ducking right. Every death threat. I buy another gun. Every week. I meet another snake. You can try and cross. Meet your fucking fate.